Morning, y'all. Coach Andrasik with Thunder Road. We are out here at the grass track in Norman, Oklahoma. It's a beautiful day, probably 60 degrees and no wind. Looking to get our first T1, T2 connection session in with Arson. We're doing a 9 to 10 mile alternating mile session, which basically just means you're going to be alternating every mile continuously. Today the order is going to be hard, easy, medium. We're looking to run about 5 flat, 6 flat, 530, and maybe work down to 450, 550, 510, something like that. Let's get this going. It's a beautiful day. All right, we ready? How'd that first mile feel?
It's alright. The pace feels faster. The body feels good. So.
Good. It's probably right about where we want to be.
Yeah.
How can you use this in your workouts? Whether you're in high school or whether you're training post-collegiately or you're just training for a 5K, you can use this similar concept. Figure out where about your 4 mile, 5 mile race pace might be. Start there and then about add a minute to it. So if your race pace is 6 flat, go 6 flat, 7 flat, 630, and alternate, based on whatever volume is right for you. And you should hit your first, second threshold, your second threshold, and work on connecting the two. So that's what today was about, and that's what Arson did a really good job of doing. This session did originate actually with Dellinger back in the old Oregon days. They're actually called Dellinger Miles. I stole the session from Coach Brayman at Florida State. He popularized the term alt miles. So all doing the same thing, but it did come from him back in the 60s, 70s ballpark. So I'm not sure of the exact date, but that's where it comes from. So Arson's sitting here with me. He just finished his cool down. I was kind of hoping to get him to tell us a little bit on how this session should feel from an athlete's perspective. So while you're doing it, you have a little bit more of a guide of the effort you're going for.
The first 2 reps felt really smooth, really good. After that last hard one, I was not able to clear, I think. And
so was your breathing struggling, or was it just your legs?
Mostly the legs during the rest, at least.
Okay.
But the breathing started to get hard on the last hard one. So
okay.
Mile 7 basically.
Gotcha.
Which I already got 10k worth of work in my legs, and getting back to running 20k per hour is pretty tough.
Right. So the feeling you're probably after as an athlete is one where your breathing might be under control, but you can still feel all the trash in your legs. And when that happens, you know that your body's trying to get rid of everything it's supposed to be getting rid of. So if you're running the easy right or correctly, the legs might feel a little heavy, but the breathing should still be under control. Okay, so if you enjoyed the workout video and you feel like you could learn more from this content, please like, follow, subscribe, share. Tell your friends about us. We're going to be recording lots of different elite sessions that everyday people like yourself, or everyday elite people like yourself, could also incorporate into their workout programs. Also, if you're a high schooler looking for a camp, we're running camps this year in St. Louis, Denver area, either Boulder or Winter Park. We haven't decided yet. And then, of course, Norman, the hub of the Thunder Road Running Club right now. So like, follow, and we'll see you soon. Run fast, y'all. Train smart.